June 20th. Happy Father's Day, everyone. George, would you like to see my cape? George, would you like to see my cape? Would you guys like to see my cape? Now what you got to say about Andrew Bynum and his big watery ass knee, motherfucker?
What did he do in the game? The only thing I remember is Paul.
He did more than Sam Perkins' big country biscuit.
Because he tore knee ligaments.
Because he tore knee ligaments.
Dude, the only thing I remember about the game is at the end when Ron Artest and the other dude from the Lakers are going ape shit, shooting threes back and forth. Paul Gasol goes up for a rebound, goes up like whatever. Big Terrible goes up for a rebound like this, but first he goes, oh shit, that's a Lakers player? And it didn't get cold. Like, he literally threw...
You mean that's a Celtics player?
Yeah, him too.
Right.
And he threw the Celtics guy to the ground and then went for the rebound. I'm like, I understand you're playing at home, but dog, that is a foul. And I didn't care. Honestly, I don't care who wins. That was a foul.
Are you trying to discredit their win?
No, I'm not discrediting shit.
Okay.
But it was a foul.
Because they are the 2010 NBA
No one cares.
And stuff like, for all you haters out there, okay? They got the job done.
Actually, I don't care one way or another.
Yeah, George doesn't really care. He just likes giving me a rash because I'm a Lakers fan. I'm not going to gloat in it. I'm just happy that
I'm not going to gloat in it.
I'm not going to have... you know what's funny? And I'm going to tell you this. I'll make it real quick. I was so happy to see them beat the Celtics. I don't think people understand. And that's
the history?
Yeah.
How many times they've actually lost to the Celtics?
Because we've lost so much to the Celtics. So, you know what I'm saying? Not we, because I don't play on them. Actually, I do play on the team. This is my jersey.
That was my favorite. Somebody said, what do you think of the Lakers now? How many points did you score?
Right, exactly.
I don't care. It's my opinion.
But I was happy with it.
My other favorite is, man, you guys don't know shit about MMA. It's our opinions.
Yeah.
For all you people out there who don't like ours, here's what you need to do. Send us your opinions in a personal message before the fight. Like this weekend, there's a fight coming up.
Right.
Let us know by Thursday what you think, and we'll be more than happy to read your.
And you know what? We're gonna this week. We're gonna give everybody. We're gonna pick what we think are gonna happen in the fights. For all you people, we're gonna tell you guys who we think are gonna win the fight.
Okay. And what we're talking about is a Strikeforce card this June 26th.
But before we do that,
out in HP.
We're gonna talk about We're gonna talk about your favorite one of your favorite fighters in the UFC. Matt Hamill had an awesome showing last night when he beat the shit out of Keith Jardine. What's wrong, George? I'm just,
Kevin's trying to argue.
I'm just saying that Matt Hamill's a good fighter.
He's not. He just keeps coming forward. So if that makes him a good fighter, then fine.
He beats ass up.
What ass does he beat? That's worth a shit.
He just beat Keith Jardine.
And who beat Keith Jardine beat?
Keith Jardine's
rotten.
He beat your boy Chuck.
So what? Who hasn't?
Right. But okay. You heard George. George is like, wow, shit just comes out of my mouth uncontrolled.
Anyway, Strikeforce, June 26th. Right. Yes, Matt Hamill won last night. The finale of The Ultimate Fighter was. Hats off to Court McGee. You're the newest UFC gentleman to join the ranks. Chris Lieben won. Matt Hamill won. It was decent for a free card. Now, let's get back to the point. June 26th, Strikeforce, HP Pavilion. Why is this so important? Because all of you Fedor haters and lovers get to watch him fight. He's taking on Fabricio Werdum. Also on the card, you get Chris Cyborg versus Jan Cuddles Finney.
Cuddles.
Dude, she's 8-7. The only thing that bitch is going to be cuddling is the mat.
Give her a formidable opponent. I don't know much about this girl, but I'm just going to tell you what. Chris Cyborg is just running through people. If she's running through someone like Gina Carano, she's going to definitely crush a 500 opponent. I mean, that's just my opinion on it. Maybe I'm kooky because we don't know shit about MMA.
Right. So I got Cyborg winning that. I don't see it getting out of the first round. And if it gets out of the first round, I don't know how. Now, going to the fight that I feel is going to be the fight of the night.
And I agree with you.
It's a rematch between Kung Lee and Scott Smith.
Right. Who do you have winning this fight?
You know what? If Kung Lee hasn't learned a lesson from the first match, and for you who didn't see it, Kung Lee had Scott Smith beat.
He beat him down the whole fight.
Typical Scott Smith fashion.
Yep.
Puts Kung Lee to sleep.
I will actually say this, and this people can say what you. If I was Kung Lee and I fought, it's going to be 3 rounds like it was, because it was a championship fight last time, wasn't it?
I don't think so.
I can't remember. But if it's a 3-round fight, he beat Scott Smith up and down the octagon for 3 rounds, and then he slept on him. You know, if you're in the 3rd round and it's only a couple minutes to go, you might want to stay away from Scott Smith.
Here's what needs to happen. Kung Lee, if you want to win the fight, you got to do it quick.
Right.
So my money's on Kung Lee. Learn from his lessons. He's going to go in there and finish Scott Smith off.
Right.
The later this goes, the better it is for Scott Smith. But I'm picking Kung Lee to win this fight, probably about the 2nd round.
I'm going with you. I'm going to say Kung Lee. So we got Kung Lee. We got Chris Cyborg. And then in the main event, we have Fedor versus Fabricio Werdum.
Now, Fabricio Werdum has lost against Junior Dos Santos,
who is the striker.
One of the Nogueiras, I don't know which one. Guess, I don't really care.
Yeah.
And Andre Arlovski,
who's another great striker.
So it looks on paper he's having issues with strikers because his last win was against Antonio Bigfoot Silva, and that went the distance.
Right.
I know that guy's improved his stand-up a lot,
right.
but it's not like Fedor's.
No, not at all. I just, Fedor always finds a way to win.
Until Fedor gets beat, to me, you have to go with him.
Yeah, I'm going to go with Fedor because and can Werdum beat him? Yeah, it's a possibility he can beat him. Do I think it's going to happen? No. Moving on.
2.
What did you like to talk about?
Stop button?
No, we're not going to talk about the stop button. We're going to talk about how fat. Well, the World Cup.
Can we talk about a 450-pound problem in Washington till the first round of the World Cup's dealt with? Because I don't want to deal with it till it's done, until we actually know who goes where. Let's talk about that 450-pound problem in Washington.
That would be Fat Albert. Hey, I ain't going to play.
That was pretty good. I like that.
You like this?
Yeah, that was nice.
You heard that shit on top of my head, so y'all gotta give me some kudos for that shit.
I have no idea why that Bama. I mean, I know why he did it. Hell, I'd take $21 million and go, nah, I'm not gonna play.
He's a bitch, man. And you know what? It's about time that we say it because you know what? London Fletcher and the other players are coming out saying that Albert. They can understand when you hold out and you don't do shit, because you're not getting paid. But you took the $21 fucking million and you took it and you've been shitty because. Basically,
you don't want to play nose tackle.
Yeah, you don't. And you were doing the same shit last year. You know what I'm saying? Bottom line is, it's like Shanahan said, you're getting paid to do a job. They don't give a fuck if they want you to go out there and play free safety, like he said. Lose the fucking weight, you'd have to play free safety. $21 million fucking dollars, man.
Here's a check. $21 million.
This guy's just
he's
just
a dog's
baby.
ass for $21 million.
Eat a dog's ass? I would too. I'd be tearing that dog's ass up. Dog would be at my front door every day.
$21 million, and then to go like this.
Yeah.
Where are you going to get a job? Look at Terrell. Terrell Owens ain't been signed yet.
I think honestly, and I'm going to make it quick. We can end the show. I think Albert Hainsworth seriously does not want to play football anymore. I think that he's ruining because no one's going to want to pick up a man like that. No one's going to want a player like that. He's not a team player. He hasn't been performing. He's getting older. He's getting fatter. So I think he's like, okay, you know what? I'm going to take my fucking money and I'm going to look so disgruntled and so fucked up that the Redskins are going to I'm going to sit on my ass and no one's going to take me. So
here's what's going to happen. The Redskins are going to cut you, and then you understand that $21 million you just got was a dream. No one would sign you for 10 years for $21 million.
Right.
Because you're rotten.
Yeah.
Ask Terrell Owens about that shit. Now he's just realizing that maybe what I did in the past is costing me money now.
Right.
Because no one signed him yet. And that bullshit about, well, the Bengals brought me in for a workout because they wanted to make sure you were as rotten as everyone thinks you are.
Exactly. And you're still sitting at home.
And if
he's doing the same thing George and I
Shorty,
right
if you can't make the Bengals, that's like not being good enough to play on the Bad News Bears.
Yeah.
They're taking anybody.
Shit,
dude, they signed Pac-Man Jones. Didn't they?
Yeah.
I think they did.
Yeah. But I'm talking about the Bad News Bears, the show, the show back in the day. Those little motherfuckers play some baseball.
Albert Hainsworth.
See you later. Bye-bye.